Joining me now is NBC's Blayne Alexander in Greensboro, North Carolina. Blayne, welcome. So what did the former vice president, have to say about Trump's indictment? And what can we expect from Trump when he takes the stage later on?
Well, Alex, he's actually in the middle of talking about it right now. You can see him over my shoulder. He's been on stage for about 15 minutes or so, and he just seconds ago said that under a Pence administration, he would, in his words, end the politicization of the DOJ. He also said that he's speaking here in North Carolina after a sad day for America, calling it sad day that a former president would be indicted. Now, these largely echo the comments that we heard from the former vice president yesterday in New Hampshire. What's notable today, though, Alex, these are his first extensive comments, or his first comments publicly at all, since that indictment was unsealed. So it will certainly be interesting to see whether his tone changes. Yesterday, we heard from the former vice president a number of times calling for the facts of the case to be made public, calling for the indictment to be unsealed, and for the American people to learn more about the facts of the case. Well, all of that's now out there. It's now public, so it'll certainly be interesting to hear if his tone changes, and that's something that, quite frankly, we're going to be pressing him on later today after we question him after this speech. Now, as for what we would likely hear from the former president later today, he's going to be taking the stage in front of the same audience just in a few hours from now, but it's notable that he's going to be speaking in front of a different audience than what we're going to find in Georgia. For instance, here he's going to be following two of his rivals, former Vice President Pence and Ron DeSantis, who spoke last night. And also, Alex, from just me spending time this morning talking to people who are in the crowd today, he's going to be speaking before a crowd of people who, in some cases, are still trying to make up their minds, are still trying to decide who they're going to support in 2024. I spoke with a number of Republican voters this morning. They say that while they voted for Trump in 2016 and 2020, in one person's words, he says he's leaning more toward DeSantis this time around because he says that he brings the ultra-conservative values that he finds important, but without all of the baggage, in his words. So he's certainly going to be speaking before a different type of audience. But as for what he's going to say, Alex, I would suspect that he's likely going to be sending that same defiant tone that he's been having all along, including what he's been echoing on his social media platforms today.